Hey, hello and welcome to today's GFG problem of the day. Hope you're doing well. So let's say today's problem, rotate and delete. So the problem, the description which is given in this problem, it is not right. It is not very descriptive. Okay. So let's quickly see what the problem is trying to tell. Okay. So we'll be given, okay, an array basically. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to perform two operations. The first operation is we want to rotate the array in right direction basically by one position. Okay, by one position. Okay, so this is the first operation we want to do, and the second operation is we want to delete the kth element. Okay, the kth element. Now the k they have not described properly. Okay, now k will start basically as 1. You have to consider k as 1. Okay, so we want to delete kth element. Okay, so when we say kth element, so this, the expectation is we want to delete from the last k, whatever k is, right? We want to delete from the last. Okay. After we have done this after we have done this operation, we also want to increment k basically, right? And then we want to delete the kth element accordingly. Okay. So let's quickly see through an example. I think you'll understand better. So let's say first, this is the array, right? This is the given array. Now, what we want to do, as the problem says, we want to rotate this array by one in the right direction by one position, right? By one position. So how it will look like? So the array will look like something like this, right? So 6 will come here. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? And what the problem is saying is now we want to delete the kth element. So we'll delete the kth element from the last, basically from the last, the kth element from the last. So k is 1. So we'll delete this, right? So now how the array will look like? 6, 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Now again, we have to do the same operation. We want to keep repeating these operations, right? Until we are left with only one element. Okay. So now we are left with this. We'll also increment k. Now k will be 2. Okay. Now we want to do the same the rotation operation again. So how it will look like? So 4 will come first, 6, 1, 2, and 3. Now since k equal to 2, right? So we want to delete the second last element. Now the array will look like how the array will look like 4, 6, 1, and 3, right? And k will be 3, incremented to 3. Now we'll rotate again. So how the array will look like? 3, 4, 6, and 1. Okay. Now we want to delete the third last element again. So we'll delete this one. Now the remaining array will be 3, 6, 1. Also k will be incremented to 4, right? Now, what we'll do, we'll rotate this array again. So 1 will come ahead, 3 and 6, right? Now, k is 4. Okay, the k is 4 and n is what? N, the size, right? It is 3 only. So k is greater than n now. Now, in this case, the expectation is what? So now if you see, there's no fourth last element, right? There's no fourth element here. Okay, so in this case, when k exceeds n, the size of the array, then the expectation is we want to delete the first element itself. Okay, the first element itself. Okay, so here the array will look like 3 and 6 now, and k will be incremented again. So now we are left with 3, 6. We'll rotate it. Now 6 will come ahead, followed by 3, right? And again, k exceeds the size. So the expectation is to delete the first element. And then we are left with only one element, right? The one element which is 3. And if you see, the output here is 3. Okay. So this is the intuition behind solving the problem. I hope you have got the intuition. Now quickly, let's see the Java code. Okay. Before going to the code, I'll request you to subscribe to my channel if you've got the intuition. Okay. It will really be helpful to me. Okay. So due to time constraint, I'm only going to show the Java code today. Okay. So let's say n equal to r dot size, right? You took this n, right? And we are going to do this operation until n is greater than 1 because we want to be left with only one element at the last. Okay. Now what are we going to do? We are also going to take the size k basically, right? What we're going to do, the first operation is we want to rotate the array by one position in the right direction, right? So r comma 1. So this operation will rotate the array into the right direction by one position. Okay. So now we want to delete, for example. So what we're going to check here, int id x, right? The index which you want to delete, right? The index which you want to delete. So n minus k, right? N minus k we are going to do. Why n minus k? Because for example, right? Let's say initially the size was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For example, the size was 6, right? The size was 6 here, and k is 1. So 6 minus 1, which will give us 5. So now when the array, so we want to delete the fifth element, right? So what was the, after the rotation, how was the array? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Okay, and we want to delete the last element here. So if you see, so when we say 6 minus 1, right? N minus 1, okay, so it comes around 5, the fifth position basically. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's what we want to delete the element, the k from the last, right? So this is why we are doing n minus k here. Okay, now we are going to check here if idx is less than 0, that is when k exceeds n, the size, right? Then we want to delete the zeroth element, right? We want to delete the zeroth element. Okay, so how are we going to delete? So air dot remove idx will say basically, right? So once done, we are going to decrement n, right? Because we have deleted this element, right? We have deleted one element, and we are going to increment k, right? And we'll keep on going. We'll keep on doing this until n is greater than 1. Once n is equal to 1, then we'll simply return air dot the first element, right? The only element which we are left with. Okay. Okay. It is compiled successfully. Let's submit it. Okay. The test cases are processed. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video. Have a happy, healthy, and a great day. Thank you so much.